All right, guys, listen up. I'm so pumped for this one. Ever heard of Liechtenstein? Yeah, me neither. Until these guys, Signal Travel Concierge, hit me up. They're all about finding these hidden gem travel spots, the kind of places you never think about, and crafting the perfect trip around them. So Liechtenstein, tiny country nestled between Switzerland and Austria. We're talking mountains, castles, the kind of views that belong on postcards. Seriously, I'm already geeking out over the photos, and you know I gotta see it to believe it. We're talking about a place packed with history, culture, amazing food, you name it. This isn't just about checking off a list. This is about diving deep into a place most people couldn't even find on a map. Signal Travel Concierge. They hooked me up with an itinerary that's off the charts, and I'm bringing you guys along for the ride. Let's do this. First up, Vaduz Castle. This isn't just some castle, this is the castle. Perched on a cliff overlooking the capital city, Vaduz. This place is like something out of a movie set. I'm talking medieval architecture, towers, you name it.
It's the private residence of the Prince of Liechtenstein. Can you believe that? Like, this is where royalty actually lives. Signal Travel Concierge, they're all about those exclusive experiences, so I'm hoping to at least get a glimpse inside. Even if we can't get past the guards, the view from up here is supposed to be insane. Stay tuned, we're heading up the mountain.
Okay, guys, we made it to the top. Can you believe this view? Vaduz is sprawled out below us, surrounded by these incredible mountains. I'm telling you, this place is magical. The air is so fresh up here, you can actually breathe deeply for once.
You can see why they call this place the Jewel of the Alps. It's like stepping into a whole other world. Signal Travel Concierge definitely knows how to pick a starting point. This is just a taste of what Liechtenstein has to offer, and I'm already hooked. Next up, we're hitting the Kunstmuseum. Apparently, it's got this crazy modern and contemporary art collection. Not usually my thing, but hey, when in Liechtenstein, right?
So we're in Vaduz, right in the heart of the city, and this black building just appears out of nowhere. This is the Kunstmuseum, and it's like stepping into another dimension compared to the castle. They've got this crazy collection of modern and contemporary art, sculptures, installations, the whole deal. I'm talking big names, international artists, the kind of stuff you usually only see in New York or Paris. Honestly, I'm more of a street art guy myself, but I'm keeping an open mind. Signal Travel Concierge, they wouldn't steer me wrong, right? Let's head inside and see what this place is all about.
Okay, I have to admit I was totally wrong about this place. The Kunstmuseum is seriously impressive. They've got these rotating exhibitions, so there's always something new to see. Today they had this incredible collection of sculptures, these abstract pieces that just messed with your mind. I even found myself getting into it, trying to decipher the meaning behind each piece. It's amazing how art can transport you like that, you know? Signal Travel Concierge? You guys are killing it with these recommendations. I'm already starting to understand what you mean by hidden gems.
All right, guys, buckle up because we're about to step back in time. I'm talking about knights, epic battles, and a castle that's seen it all. Gutenberg Castle. This place is perched on a hilltop overlooking the town of Balzers. Panoramic vistas of the Rhine Valley, the Swiss Alps. It's like a fairy tale. And the castle itself? Forget about it. An imposing medieval fortress with thick stone walls and a towering keep. You can feel the centuries of stories echoing through the stones. Knights roamed these halls, battles raged beneath these walls. Exploring this place is like unlocking a secret chapter of history.
Now, I'm a sucker for a good castle, and Gutenberg doesn't disappoint. You walk through these massive wooden gates, and it's like you're transported back in time. You've got the courtyard, the chapel, the Knight's Hall, it's all there. And the craziest part, you can actually go inside and explore. I'm talking about climbing the towers, checking out the armory, even picturing yourself feasting in the Great Hall. It's like living out your childhood fantasies, only this time, it's the real deal. And listen, I know what you're thinking. Casey, castles are cool and all, but what about the history? Don't worry, I got you covered. Gutenberg has seen it all. Wars, sieges, you name it. It's been witness to some of the most pivotal moments in Liechtenstein's history, and you can feel the weight of that history as you walk through its halls. It's a powerful reminder of the past, and it's something you don't want to miss.
All right, guys, we're switching gears from medieval castles to something completely different. Malbun, Liechtenstein's hidden gem in the Alps. Forget about your hustle and bustle, your city noise, your everyday grind. Malbun is all about peace, tranquility, and breathtaking natural beauty. Think snow-capped peaks, lush green meadows, crystal clear lakes. It's like stepping into a postcard. We're talking about the kind of place that makes you want to take a deep breath and just soak it all in. The air's fresh, the scenery is stunning, and the vibe is pure relaxation. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie or just looking to escape the city, a Malbun has something for everyone. Now, I know what you're thinking. Casey, you're all about that fast-paced city life. What's a guy like you doing in the mountains? And you know what? You're right. But even a city slicker like me needs a break sometimes.
Malbun is a year-round destination, and let me tell you, there's no shortage of things to do. In the winter, it's all about hitting the slopes. We're talking skiing, snowboarding, snowshoeing, you name it, Malbun's got it. And the best part? It's not as crowded as some of the bigger resorts, so you can actually enjoy the fresh powder without having to dodge a million other skiers. But don't think for a second that Malbun is just a winter wonderland. In the summer, the snow melts away to reveal lush green meadows, sparkling lakes, and miles of hiking trails just begging to be explored. We're talking about wildflowers in bloom, cows grazing in the pastures. It's like something out of a storybook. And for all you thrill seekers out there, Malbun's got you covered too. Think mountain biking, rock climbing, even paragliding. It's enough to get your adrenaline pumping. Trust me, whether you're looking to relax or push your limits, Malbun has something for everyone.
All right, guys, we're diving deep into the heart of Liechtenstein, the Liechtenstein National Museum. Now, I know what you're thinking. A museum? Really? But trust me on this one. This isn't your average stuffy museum. This is a journey through time, exploring the history, art, and culture of this tiny but mighty nation.
We're talking about Roman-era artifacts, Liechtenstein artist masterpieces, and exhibits on the unique political system. See how Liechtenstein evolved from a medieval territory to a modern, prosperous country.
It's a story of resilience, innovation, and heart. The museum brings this story to life with interactive exhibits and multimedia presentations. One of the coolest things about the Liechtenstein National Museum is its collection of art. We're talking about everything from Renaissance paintings to contemporary sculptures. And a testament to the country's rich artistic heritage.
You can check out works by some of Liechtenstein's most celebrated artists like Rudolf Wacker and Hans Arp. But it's not just about the big names. The museum also showcases the work of up-and-coming artists, giving you a glimpse into the future of Liechtenstein's art scene. It's a vibrant, diverse collection that'll leave you feeling inspired.
And listen, even if you're not an art buff, there's still plenty to see and do at the Liechtenstein National Museum. You can learn about the country's unique political system. It's a constitutional monarchy, by the way. Or explore its fascinating postal history. Trust me, this museum is a hidden gem that'll leave you with a newfound appreciation for this tiny but mighty nation. All right, guys, buckle up because we're about to dive into a village that feels like it's straight out of a history book. Triesenberg, nestled high up in the mountains, is like Liechtenstein's hidden gem within a hidden gem. Seriously, it's like stepping back in time 500 years.
This place is known for its unique Walser culture, which is totally different from the rest of Liechtenstein. We're talking about a distinct dialect, traditional clothing, and a vibe that just screams old world charm. You know how much I love finding these hidden pockets of culture when I travel. And Triesenberg is a prime example.
Stay tuned because we're about to explore the heart of this village and uncover its secrets.
No way we're coming to Triesenberg without checking out the Walser Museum. This place is like the ultimate time capsule, telling the story of the Walser people who migrated here centuries ago. We're talking about artifacts, traditional costumes, and stories that'll transport you back in time. You can practically feel the history oozing from the walls. It's insane. It's like stepping into one of those history books I used to hate reading in school, but this time, it's actually interesting. Trust me, even if you're not a history buff, this place will blow your mind. It's a crash course in Walser culture and a must-see when you're in Triesenberg.
All right, guys, let's talk football. Even if you're not the biggest soccer fan, you gotta admit there's something electric about a packed stadium. And that's exactly what you get at Rheinpark Stadion, Liechtenstein's national stadium. This place is the heart of Liechtenstein's football scene, and believe it or not, it's located right in the middle of a residential area. Can you imagine scoring the winning goal with your backyard just a stone's throw away? It's insane! The atmosphere here during a match is electric, with fans cheering on the national team with a passion that's contagious. Now here's the thing about Rheinpark Stadion, it's not just about the football. This place is also a hub for concerts and events, attracting big names and local talent alike. Imagine catching a concert right here, surrounded by the Alps. Talk about an unforgettable experience. But even if there's no game or concert happening, it's still worth swinging by just to soak up the atmosphere. The stadium is located right next to the Rhine River, offering some pretty epic views. Trust me, this place is more than just a sports venue. It's a testament to Liechtenstein's love for community and good times.
All right, adventure seekers, this one's for you. Get ready to experience Liechtenstein's natural beauty firsthand on the Eschnerberg Trail.
We're talking about a scenic hike that'll take you through forests, vineyards, and charming villages, all while offering breathtaking panoramic views.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, this trail can be a bit of a workout, especially if you're not used to hiking, but trust me, the views from the top are worth every step. We're talking about jaw-dropping vistas of the Rhine Valley, the Swiss Alps, and even a glimpse of neighboring Austria. Here's the thing about the Eschnerberg Trail. It's not just about the scenery. This trail is also steeped in history.
As you hike, you'll come across ancient ruins, medieval castles, and other remnants of Liechtenstein's past. It's like hiking through a history book, except this book is written in stone and breathtaking views.
You can practically feel the weight of history with every step you take. It's incredible. This trail is a must-do for anyone who wants to experience the best of Liechtenstein's natural beauty and rich history, all in one go. Trust me, you won't regret it. All right, we're talking Balzers. Imagine a town where time seems to slow down. Like, seriously slow down.
Cobblestone streets, old world charm dripping from the buildings. It's like stepping onto a movie set. And it's not just a facade. This place breathes history.
You feel it as you walk these narrow streets, knowing people have been doing the same thing for centuries. Makes you think about all the stories these walls could tell, right?
You know how sometimes you stumble on a place that just feels real? That's Balzers. It's not trying to be anything it's not, just this perfectly preserved slice of the past. Trust me, you'll be snapping photos like crazy. Okay, so we've got the charming streets, the historic vibes, but Balzers has a few more tricks up its sleeve. Ever heard of Gutenberg Castle?
Yeah, it's perched right up on a hill overlooking the town. Talk about a view. You can see for miles around, the whole valley sprawled out beneath you.
It's worth the hike up just for that. But the castle itself is pretty cool to explore too.
Now listen up, because this is important. Balzers is also a gateway to adventure. We're talking hiking trails that wind through vineyards, mountain biking routes that'll test your limits. This place is a launch pad.
And when you're done with all that, grab some food, find a local spot, soak it all in. Balzers is the kind of place that rewards slowing down, taking it all in.
Sean, guys, don't let the size fool you. This place is buzzing. It's got this energy, this vibe that's infectious. It's the biggest town in Liechtenstein, which, okay, I know isn't saying much. But that's the beauty of it, right? It's got that small town charm. Everyone knows everyone. But it's also got this surprising cosmopolitan edge. You've got great restaurants, cool shops, all nestled in this picturesque valley surrounded by mountains.
And the people, man, the people are what makes Sean special. They're warm, welcoming, and genuinely stoked to share their little corner of the world with you. You walk down the street, you're gonna get smiles, nods, maybe even an invitation for a coffee.
Now, while you could easily spend a day just wandering the streets of Shan, soaking up the atmosphere, you'd be missing out if you didn't venture a little further. Remember those mountains I mentioned? Yeah, they're not just for decoration. We're talking world-class hiking trails right on your doorstep. You can be up in the alpine meadows, breathing that fresh mountain air within an hour of leaving your hotel. And the views? Forget about it. They're the kind that'll make you want to ditch your phone and just be present.
But here's the thing about Shan, it's also a perfect base camp for exploring the rest of Liechtenstein. You're centrally located, got great public transport, so you can easily hop on a bus and be at your next adventure in no time. So, yeah, Shan. Small town, big heart, and a whole lot of adventure waiting to be had. Don't sleep on it. Listen, we've only scratched the surface of what Liechtenstein has to offer. From the castles perched on cliffs to the hiking trails winding through meadows, this tiny country packs a serious punch. If you're looking for an adventure that's off the beaten path, a place that feels undiscovered, Liechtenstein needs to be on your radar. And hey, if you want to do it right, hit up Signal Travel Concierge. They'll hook you up with the best itineraries, the hidden gems, the whole 9 yards. So get out there, explore, get lost, and find yourselves in the magic of Liechtenstein. As always, thanks for watching, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And remember, the greatest adventure is the one you take right now.